We're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
We're going.
We're live. We're fully live. I don't even know.
Hey, everybody. Are we live, Dan? I feel like you're lying to me.
Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Sick. Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bards of New York, episode 23. Thanks, everybody. We did start a chunk late today because I had to go see a man about some apartment keys. And so happy to finally be here. Excited. Other than that, let's jump right into our announcements. I don't believe we have any big announcements coming up. Anything big or crazy right now. There's some stuff in the works that we're discussing. And other than that,
we don't want to gunk up the works.
Yeah, and we're
feeling ripe. We're feeling ripe today.
Ship as it is.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that Hannah, whatever happens today, Hannah's gonna watch this episode back
and be like,
"What? Why do I stream with these people? What am I doing with them?"
Or she won't have time, and then the next time we play, she's gonna be like Troy in that episode of Community when he comes back with the pizza.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what
that episode. I don't mean to tangent.
We don't have to get into that.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. That episode's incredible.
Thank you, Nemi.
Nemi, why?
You're
you
a saint.
sweet. Oh, I wasn't subbed to it. Oh God.
Oh, Woody. Oh.
Embarrassing. Because I usually have my phone as the battle cam, so I never have been on at the same time. So.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Nemi, so much for the 5 subs. You are truly a god among
King of Kings.
men. I know it's embarrassing.
You are.
Very embarrassing.
You are a king of kings and lord of lords.
I said what I said.
Kings and lord of lords.
Okay. I'm gonna do the question today for our little RP question. But before we do that, where are my angel cards?
What was that?
I'm moving out of my room and everything's in a different spot than it usually is.
When we start doing this live and in person, I'm gonna start bringing my Dragon Age tarot cards and we can pull one of those as well.
Boy, that's fun. Sexy. I like that. All right. Let's have. You know what? Actually, let's do Drew today. Drew, tell me when.
When?
Oh, this one's fun.
Uh-oh.
Adventure.
Oh.
It's the filler episode.
It's the filler
episode. Let's go.
This is the sauna episode, everybody.
Oh God.
I'm so ready for this. Episode 23, the beach day.
Yeah, the beach day.
Beach day.
This is 24. Are we on 23 or 24?
It's 23.
23.
Oops.
It's the
Well, I
Oh,
put
did you change it to 24?
24.
I changed it earlier today, Dan. You know
Damn
that?
it.
I didn't
Well,
tell you.
For everyone,
Well-
this is episode 23. I don't normally change the numbers. I'm very dyslexic.
You can tell that we fall apart when we don't have the most capable member here.
That's true.
If it's not clear yet, Hannah is the glue
Hannah
that
is
keeps
the
the
glue
entire
that keeps
operation
it
running.
Together.
She is the engine of this.
The sole reason that Ripping Ass is still with us. Let's be clear.
Oh no.
Okay, and then my question, because New York City is in a heat wave right now, I want to know how your characters are going to beat the heat. So, let's begin with Kallias.
Kallias, I think Kallias previously quite enjoyed the heat. As you've now seen, it's hot where Kallias is from. I think now Kallias beats the heat by trying to shed. But given that Kallias has some sort of personhood, is not just a limbless snake, they do it in more of a bear way, where they sort of like rub up against a tree kind of and try and get the sweaty bad layer of scales
Exfoliate?
off. Yeah, exfoliate with like some bark and a tree trunk and whatnot.
Okay.
I am upset.
All right, well then let's go to you, Ember.
Ember would move.
Oh, so you're gonna go. You're like one of those snow bunnies who goes where the weather suits their clothes.
What?
I'm sorry. I mean, oh wow. Okay. Go ahead, Kyle.
I guess that's it.
What is a
No,
snow bunny?
Ember would not stay in a place that is this hot.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Don't like the panting.
Begs the question, why do we?
That's true.
Yeah, well, it's global warming. climate change. All right, true. Ryujin.
Ryujin would stay the hell inside because can't do it. He's too black to be absorbing all the sun.
Yeah. All right, stay inside. All right, cool. And finally, Leonidas, it's yours.
Jump in the. Are we implying that we're in New York?
No, it's just like you're in a heat wave right now and sweating your butts off.
No,
how do you beat the heat?
What would be your answer if Leonidas was in New York?
He'd jump in the Hudson.
Oh, and you want to glow afterwards?
That's the plan.
Right. You're gonna have two heads.
Yeah.
He already has an echo. Like, what's another head? What's another 4 heads?
Well, you can't get rid of it.
To each their own, you know?
Yeah, well, that's hard. And sometimes, I mean, 2 mouths. Doesn't sound bad.
2 mouths.
Guys, what's happening right now?
1.
Guys, come back.
Can you imagine having 2 mouths?
Come on home.
Hannah's watching this from where she is right now going, oh, fuck me, this is terrible.
No.
Actually, to be fair, Hannah's probably the least sober of the group of us. So
Yeah, right now, we're probably.
Yeah.
Cheers. And the most sunburned. Everybody cheers. Boys' night.
Boys' night to Hannah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, Dan.
Wait, sorry.
Hey Dan, can you backpedal that one, please? That's my sister you're talking about.
Let's run that back.
Right, wait,
no, I didn't mean it like that.
We'll edit it out in post.
Well, no, we won't.
Definitely.
Definitely edit it out in post.
All right, so without further ado, my sweet friends, let's jump into this episode 23, not 24 as it says on the damn thing, but 23 of Bards of New York. So, as the camera pans back down, we recall that our crew had traversed deep into the volcanic caldera of this temple. And after retrieving the liquid key to the massive gate that leads to the inner sanctum, you traversed some hallways that revealed various workshops, a metallurgy workshop, a stonemason workshop, and then finally a hall of statues that revealed faces familiar and unfamiliar that seemingly are from the past, the future, and you guys pieced together that they are all from different iterations. And then, upon entering that final chamber, you found the great serpent, Thelekas, behind a divine temporal membrane that's being created by these shards of temporite. And the keeper of this membrane and the shards is no other than Eris, Kallias' old friend. Upon talking to Eris, you realize that she can glance through these stones and view different iterations, different points of time. And through powering it up by adding 2 of your stones, she is willing to show you other points of time of other iterations. So upon sleeping, Lilith had a dream. And that is where we'll pick up, with you all waking up the next morning. Or you're underground, so you really don't know if it's morning yet.
I was gonna say, you all
have a rest.
Do we know if it's near, like what time it is? Do we have any idea?
We know that when we entered this temple, it was like midday.
Mm-hmm. So I would say like traversing all of it took a couple hours.
Weirdly, we never got stuck in like a big fight, so that was kind of...
Yeah. It's not one of those temples.
Yeah. Good.
Mm-hmm. The Olmec temple's gonna be later. So, you all wake up and you see, Eris sitting there, not actively gazing into the membrane, but kind of with that tether that she has with her, just kind of taking it in and seemingly meditating, awake.
And just to be clear, we haven't inserted the last two yet, right? Or did we? No, we did.
We did.
We did. Because one of them
saw them like kind of charge up, and one hit you.
One hit you.
Exerted.
Which I became a snake plant.
Right.
For a minute.
Yep.
Good morning, Eris.
Good morning, Kallias. You slept well?
As well as one does.
Yes.
When did you... How long have you been up?
Not too long. I sleep pretty quickly now. And I find rest comes to me easy.
I am glad to hear that, I suppose. Now that there are 5, have you felt anything or seen anything new this morning?
Do you remember when we would be in camp and Argus would cook that stew and add a little too much spices?
Fondly, yes. Well, perhaps fondly now.
Well,
yes.
It's like there's more spice in kind of gestures towards this shimmering, iridescent white membrane stew.
More spice, as in it is more flavorful? Or does it hurt to taste?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a good taste. It's a lot. It is powerful.
Right.
Yes.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No. I'm alright.
I walk up Leonidas walks up and says,
We can do I statements, Dan. Come on. Acting exercise.
oh dear God. I'm feeling no.
Drop into your character.
Drop into your character.
I'm back.
I'm back. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Ares,
Yes.
I am ready.
Right.
I don't mean to rush you if you have not had enough time, but
No. I am ready. I can do only a few of these today. So you have to choose wisely what you wish to see.
When I wake up, I nudge Lilith. And I assume she doesn't wake up, so I'm like,
you see Lilith has kind of slowly gotten up and is kind of sitting there, kind of just looking at everything. Roll me an insight check.
oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
She's fucking twinking.
For those of you that haven't noticed, that picture is not Hannah. She's
19.
not here.
19?
Yes.
Thanks, son.
I'm losing it.
You get it. Oh shit. I need to message you something, Kyle.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna text you it. Because if I put it in the Zoom, it may pop up on somebody's screen.
Oh my god.
No.
Did you put it in the Zoom? Oh no, you
I
didn't.
can't wait to get up from my chair and whisper it in.
I know, really.
I am painfully ready to not
message.
be in this way.
Yeah,
Your
really.
breath is gonna smell so good.
No, it's gonna smell like whiskey or beer. Let's be real.
That's amazing.
Oh.
I love both whiskey and beer.
Whiskey
And when it comes out of
river.
I just wanted to let you know, Woody, you can message one
whisper
person at
on-
a time on Zoom.
Zoom.
I know you can, but if it pops up, I don't know if Kyle's screen where it is on Dan's.
I think that's only a problem with a battle map setup.
It's a problem. It's a problem in this situation. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
Never mind.
Just leave Zoom as it is. Just leave it as it is.
Dan pulls his big boy pants on when it comes to
anything related to
the
this
Zoom call.
No.
No, don't do
It'll
that.
be like that one time that one of us wrote, "I have to pee," and it came up huge on the screen. And someone in the chat wrote, "Oh, someone's gotta pee."
Woo! It was
Okay.
the first one.
I just sent it to you.
Oh gosh, that's graphic, Woody. Jeez, you didn't.
I
have to
know.
send
I
me
mean, that was the
such a
wrong picture.
close-up photo.
Oh God. So.
Is that the snake?
But when you shut up. But when you nudge Lilith, Lilith kind of like meets your eyes and nods a little bit, and just kind of yawns in Scottish.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need.
What?
We're gonna need to take a minute.
No, move on.
We're gonna need. No. I'm sorry. We're gonna need to take a minute here.
Leonidas.
Move forward.
Yes.
Before I couldn't really choose what you could see, but now that we have more power with the membrane, I can guide it. Which of the 5 do you wish to view?
I thought there were 6.
Nope. We are currently in the ass end of the 4th. As far as we have decided,
The 5 is
the 5th is what's currently going on.
right.
Where we sent Cora
And keep up.
Cora to, and where in theory
Kiva and Yara.
Yara.
Yeah.
And Doug.
And Doug.
Doug.
Oh god, whenever you say Doug, I envisioned a dog from Up.
It's the dog.
I'm Doug.
I'm Doug. I would like to go to the 5th one.
Alright. So, this is how I'm going to lay this out for the 4 of you. If you wish to gaze into a crystal, it's going to take intelligence saving throws.
Oh. Wait.
Or
I'm okay with that.
it's gonna be intelligence or wisdom. And you'll get different information depending on which one you choose. But you're gonna get 3 checks, and you can either choose to view something kind of abstractly, like more like like macro versus micro. So if you want to just like see like how does the fucking 5th iteration look in like general terms, you can roll checks for that. But if you want to like focus in on like individual people, those 3 checks are going to belong to that, because it's basically you are projecting your will or your astral self in a way into a different iteration to view it.
Okay.
So just so you all can kind of think of how you want to approach this, if you do, because you don't have to if you don't want to, but you're gonna get 3 checks, and you'll get pieces of information from each check, and you can choose to either go deeper into the dream.
We have to go deeper.
Or pull out of the dream into a more broad scope. So, Leonidas, as Eris asks you this, you feel just kind of a nervousness in your stomach. The opportunity to see your wife and daughter is scary and exciting, and you feel a determination, and you have received some inspiration.
Damn.
So you have a D6 for the day until you use it. For the session, I mean.
I would like to see my wife and daughter. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. and that will be the only thing I'd like to see.
All right. I will see if I can help you. She holds out her hands for you to grab. Now you touch them, and there's like this interesting energy when your hands touch hers. That kind of like wakes you up more from this morning.
Hello.
Little
Hello.
like a bidet.
Yeah, you know what? Very similar to a bidet.
Unless
sure.
Unless you've been using them enough, then you're used to it.
Yeah. I can't stand you. So, Dan, I first want you to roll me wisdom or intelligence saving throw off the bat, just to see how you react to begin with.
Okay. I'm gonna do intelligence because I am a little bit better at that.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, my intelligence is a 15.
Wow.
Yep.
That tracks for me. You're like tactically minded.
Thank
and
you.
whatnot.
Yeah,
I
but
actually see it.
My
common
charisma
sense.
is 7.
That also completely.
Yeah.
tracks.
And speaking of 7, that's what I rolled. So it's a total of 9.
9. Okay. So when you grab
You see time.
Eris's hand. Oh, you saw the time knife?
That's all the time.
You get over it.
You get over it. You are kind of shunted into a different sort of atmosphere. You feel both everywhere, like the literal particles of your being are spread out, but also condensed at the same time. And it takes a little bit for you to orient yourself, but you see yourself floating in the ether. And you see below you this beautiful round sphere floating in this dark space. Do you wish to... Where do you will yourself to view within this iteration?
As close as I can, whatever the closest sense I have to Yara and Kipa.
Okay. Roll me one more intelligence saving throw, please.
I'm gonna use a different dice because that one was poo. Yes, 18.
All right. So the first one is a complete success, and you feel yourself almost like you are staying still, but everything else is getting pulled closer to you in this ether, this void, this different iteration. You find yourself, and you are floating next to this massive city, floating in the sky. It has 2 peaks, a peak going down and a peak going up in this circular ring in the center. You see like machinery and it seems like flying carts and horses flying like little bees, like a giant floating nest in the sky. And you feel yourself slowly drifting closer to the ring, circling. As you draw closer and closer, you pass the ring, and you're within these 2 peaks. They basically look like massive triangular mountains that here, and then the ring is in the gap. And so the center area is just open air.
Is Eris with me?
No.
Oh, I'm by
Eris
myself?
is not with you. You are by yourself.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You feel yourself drift downward to the lower peak, and you see buildings poking up, as taller buildings than you've ever seen in your life, taller than mountains. And your body then shifts and goes down a street, kind of becoming parallel with the ground within this circular sort of cone city. And you meet this shop door, and it is unassuming, has a metallic door in front of it, and there's a window that you can peer through.
I do.
Okay. In there, roll me a perception check.
Garbage pails. 9.
Okay. As you peer through this window, Leonidas, you see the back of the head and the kind of messy hair of Kipa. She's sitting at a dining room table, and to the right of her is a familiar face, Cora. Both separate, sitting at the table, and they seem to be conversing. Cora looks frustrated, and Kipa seems to be standing on her chair and like very like animated with her movements, trying to explain something to Cora. And Cora is just kind of like elbows on the table, hands on the head, and like looking at this piece of paper or parchment that's on the table and talking with Kipa.
I touch the window.
Okay. Do you wish to go deeper?
Before I go deeper in this moment,
yeah.
Can I touch the window? Or do I have to go deeper now?
You touch the window, but it almost like a magnet, you
like
yeah, it's like it pushes
okay.
away.
Interesting. Okay.
You feel like this is, you have to will yourself to go deeper.
Yes, I would like to go deeper.
Nice.
Is it possible to get like lost in the sauce?
That's my plan.
You don't know that.
Okay.
So, you roll me an intelligence saving throw, my friend.
Oh.
You do have inspiration if you wish
Not
to
gonna
use
fucking help. I'm gonna use it because I
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Fuck.
Plus 2 is 4. Plus 5 is 9.
9?
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Thank you, Nemi. Good gravy.
Yeah. As you force yourself, will yourself to pass through this block, it takes a while, and I need you to mark down your intelligence by 1 point.
Oh boy. Ouch. How the fuck do I do that?
Just make it it's a 15, make it a 14.
Total brain freeze, bro.
In like my okay.
In your character sheet, yes.
Oh fuck.
If you go to override score in your intelligence, it should do the trick.
Oh, I can do it that way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it that way.
Let's get nasty, everybody.
You just got clapped.
As you are willing your astral self to pass through this barrier, you make it through, but you feel a weight to yourself. But in front of you, you see Kipa and Cora, and you hear them talking. Cora, frustrated, is I just don't. So if this is now, we were also now, but also like, but also back, but we're in the future, but also kind of in the past.
Kipa, Cora, Kipa.
No answer. They don't see you.
I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna bust this mic, but I start shouting it at the top of my lungs. Like raging, shouting it.
Okay. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Woody. Okay.
Or, well, you know what?
A charisma? I guess I'm shouting.
It's like genuine willpower.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
or willpower.
That's fair.
I think actually the argument could be made for wisdom, because I always consider willpower wisdom.
I will happily take wisdom.
Yeah, let's do wisdom then. you're gonna.
I would agree with you in the 3.5e sense, but because they have the way they've dealt with sorcerers and warlocks and paladins specifically, I feel like charisma is just like the
firebender trait,
the essence, right?
Yeah.
Like the expression of one's animus.
Will, you make a good point. I will in the future. I'll let you keep your roll for this, Dan. But in the future, it's going to be charisma.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
15.
15 total.
Yep.
Okay. You yell, and when you feel like your throat is about to bleed, you see Cora and Keepa kind of is like no, it's yes and no, it's more of like if there's trains going, and then like almost like a breeze, and you see her ears perk up, and she looks back and kind of looks directly at you, but then you realize, looking past you, and Cora's like, Did you hear that? He says, I don't know, that was weird. Doug's place is weird. Sits back down and goes back into explaining it to Cora.
Can I walk around? Can I go and try and find Yara?
Yes, you can. Yeah. Roll me an investigation check as you walk around.
Good gravy. I could use like one of Drew's nat 20s. I just take one, please. 10 total.
A 10 total?
Mm-hmm.
You're walking around the architecture of this shop building. It's a few stories high. You don't go upstairs. It looks like it's pretty closed off and quiet. But kind of moving around this base floor, you see a kind of sitting room den, a kitchen that is connected to the dining room, and off of the kitchen. And the architecture reminds you of the well. That sort of synthetic, metallic feel. It's very unnatural. But not in like a negative way, just a manufactured way. And you look down in the kitchen, and there's this staircase leading down to a cellar and a door ajar.
I go to it.
Okay. As you walk down the steps, it seems to get a little more difficult, and you feel like there's another barrier here. Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
We're going down, in
sugar, we're going down swinging. You just rolled a fucking natural one, right? Is that what that face is, Dan? That a natural one? Yeah, bitch!
On my, I want you to know, a good friend of mine made a good friend of mine made me a pair of dice that has, for the nat 20 is a Pittsburgh Steelers logo, and the nat 1 is a Ravens logo. That's a very sports joke.
Wow, and it's not gonna be like I feel like the Patriots.
It's got to be the Ravens. They're on the division. I don't like them. It should be the Bengals, really, for being honest here. But okay, it doesn't matter.
Sport Corner with Dan Krackhardt.
Yeah, really.
The
Once a
Steelers
month.
Shack.
Once a month, I'll give you this part. That's a 1 total 3.
Okay. You get this energy pushing back at you. Like two magnets not meant to touch. And it hurts. Knock down your intelligence by 1. If you wish.
Oh, you don't even need to ask me. I will keep going.
You'll keep going?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
3.
3? Alright. You have to take 1 point from something. Your constitution, anything. One of the 6 things. And you have to reallocate it to another. You can't go above 20, but you have to take it from something else and put it in another.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna put charisma into strength and put my strength at 20.
Okay.
You have a 6 charisma.
I now have a 6 charisma.
I will let you know, in case you're unaware, that unless we've house ruled it out, if a stat's base number hits 0, you die.
Not all stats.
I
thought
is that
charisma
true?
hits 0?
It's all stats. If any one of your 6 base stats hits 0, you flat die, no question, gone.
What? Hey guys, sometimes you gotta roll the dice.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
D&D.
Okay, you push through, and you feel like you just went through the fucking hit by a train, dude.
But in your mind.
Yeah, but in your mind, bro. But you're there, standing in this large.
It was a brain train. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Running train on your brain. Thanks, Krew.
Gotta go.
You see Leonidas, this large workshop, pretty similar to the one in the well, look-wise. Large metal tables, but instead of being mostly cleared off, this one is full of pieces of parchment, items, and you see there's a few actual familiar items there. You see a couple shards of temporite. You count 3 in total. And moving around this lower area, you see Yara. She is diligently copying some script from this old tablet made of stone, sitting on one of these metallic tables, and writing it down on this piece of script.
How does she look? Does she look hurt? Does she look
Healthy?
sad?
The clothes she is wearing are interesting. It's very like a tunic that has a sash that comes down, and it's made with this very interesting looking fabric. But it's almost like roby, but then beneath the suggestions of a robe, there's this very form-fitting tunic. And then coming from around a corner, you see a humanoid individual, shining metallic in the light. You see these angles on the head and to the jawline, and these bright green eyes kind of looking around. And on its head, it has very similar robes, a little more elegant than what Yara is wearing, but trimmed with this kind of gold and white robes. Its head has these little almost nuts along them, and that's nuts as in how we understand them, like a nut, like a servo type thing.
Like a bolt?
You don't mean testicles?
I don't mean a testicle. No, he's he's not ball head. He's not a nut head.
When you say nuts, I don't.
I mean, that's automatically what I think of now. Nut. But and he comes up next to Yara and kind of looks over her shoulder and nods, and you see the mouth move, kind of with all these joints, say something. And Yara kind of looks up and answers him, but it's all can't seem to understand what they're saying.
As soon as I see him, I take out my sword and I run towards him and I slash a bunch of times.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Nice.
-3?
-2. I'm still at -2. So that's a 3. Oh,
That's a
saving
3
throw?
total?
Saving throw? Yep.
Saving
3.
throw, yeah.
3.
You rolled a 5 and minus. Okay, yeah, you go to charge and you just pass through it. You're almost, but also kind of shunted away, like you weren't meant to interact with them. You can't will yourself to go past them.
Can I do it again?
I would allow it.
Do it again.
Okay, roll me again with disadvantage this time.
Okay.
Out in the real world, I mentioned to Eris, if he starts to do anything stupid, just pull him out.
Pull the ripcord, please.
That's a 4.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Okay. You go to push through, and you feel like the essence, this ether around you, is pushing against you. Your astral self seems to be an unwelcome visitor in this instance, pushing against the flow of this magic, and to lack of a better word. You go to attack again, and you kind of get literally pushed up and against the wall, and it hurts. You kind of look around. A vision flashes in your head. It's a young Leonidas running through the mountains of the Fangs of Sekhmet. And you remember this as the trail that leads to your village. You're running with some playmates, and as you turn the corner to see the village, you see a person go to welcome you with open arms. And you know this person's your mother, but you look at the face and it's just blank. And you look at it and you know that's your mom, but you don't know what her face looks like. What do you wish to do, Leonidas?
Oh my god. What are you doing, Woody? I just walk over to Yara. I walk on the other side. So you're saying Doug is here and Yara's here?
Yeah.
So I walk to this side, and I face Yara, and I say, as loud as my vocal cords can at this point, I say, "Hello, Yara. Please, please just say something. Please, just say something."
Dan, roll me your last intelligence save.
I don't know what
And
dice.
you know what?
You're very last.
I'm going to allow you advantage because I like this scene and
That's
I want
cool.
to see what's going to happen.
Now,
I'm granting you inspiration for this roll.
thank you.
So it just roll twice is advantage. It's,
Yeah.
it's regular D&D advantage, not Bard's Twitch advantage.
Yeah.
Or
So-
inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration. I'm gonna do this dice. I rolled a 3 and a natural 20.
No fucking way.
Yes way. Pittsburgh Steelers for the win. I'll bring the camera down.
Wait, yeah, I need to see it, Dan. Show me.
That's the
Oh my god, that
Pittsburgh
is the
Steelers.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not expect that to happen. Okay,
Thank you for the advantage.
you're welcome.
Jesus.
You're fucking welcome.
Because it would have been 5. So
You say this, and where before you were trying to will yourself to push against this flow that you can kind of sense around you, the time stream, and for a second, slowing down, taking a moment and looking at Yara. You say these words. The conversation with Yara and Doug stops right as that's happening. And Doug walks away, goes to work on another tablet that he has in front of him and decipher it. And Yara just kind of, you see her hair on the back of her neck kind of stand up. She kind of like looks around and her eyes meet yours. And you see her look past you, but you see a longing in them. You hear Doug say, Yara, is something wrong? She kind of shakes herself out of it and she says, it just kind of had a scent. Like I could smell my husband. Made me think. Sorry. And you see her kind of just smile softly. And return back to work with a renewed vigor. In the back of your mind, Leonidas, you hear Eris's voice. And for those of you outside as well, you hear Eris say out loud, Leonidas, if you're here too long, there could be difficult consequences.
Would I have to stay here?
I don't know.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Okay.
Eris, what is he doing?
Her eyes are kind of glowing, that color, same as and she says, he wants to try to stay. I don't know what happens if somebody does that.
But your inclination is that it's bad.
I don't know. I know when I have stayed too long, it has affected me.
Poorly, negatively.
Mixed bag, but difficult.
You are the expert here, Eris. Our friend may be desperate, but it is not worth losing him despite what he may think. If you think he is in danger, do what you can to save him.
Kind of looking just she's looking at Leonidas, goes, okay, I will try my best. Leonidas, you hear this voice in your head of Eris say, Leonidas, your friends want you back. I don't think it's wise to stay.
Okay.
Are you allowing me to pull you back?
I don't think I have a choice, do I?
Leonidas, one thing that I have learned, watching, we always have a choice.
Eris, tell me this. What happened to you when you stayed in here too long? Don't lie to me.
I lose pieces of myself. It starts off small, but then you forget things. And
Memories.
You leave pieces of yourself behind, physically and spiritually. If somebody were to stay longer, I don't know. You're pushing the limit of what's there. So I don't know what happens past this for someone.
Fine. Pull me out.
Okay. You feel his breath with you, Leonidas, and for those of you watching on the other side, you see Eris take a deep breath and breathe out. In this course of this exhalation, you are pulled back through the pathway you took to get there, to where you're sitting above the planet, looking at the continent of Cordia, and you blink, looking at it one last time, and you see yourself staring at Eris. She looks up at you, her eyes dim, and she says, I'm sorry, Leonidas, that was hard for you.
He doesn't say anything. He turns and walks away. He doesn't say anything to anyone. He goes into a secluded place in the room and sits.
There's the Hall of Heroes. This room's pretty open other than that.
I'll go to the Hall of Heroes we didn't go to.
Or not Hall of Heroes, but the Hall of Statues.
I'll go to the... is there one we didn't go to?
No.
Okay. I'll go to the one we went to.
Okay. As you walk away, Lilith kind of watches you and kind of looks at the rest of you and nods and just holds a hand up and as if to say, I got this. I'll go talk to him, and quietly follows behind. Eris then speaks up. I could do another if any of you are interested.
I mean, he didn't exactly seem happy.
I understand that he saw something very difficult for him.
Right.
Would it be possible for the three of us to venture as a unit? I have a thought about something that we might try and see that could help us going forward, if it is possible for us to see at all.
What is your thought, Kallias?
Well, we are chasing the tails of an individual who continues to create these iterations and has started all of this. And I was wondering if we could try and see when Thelekas became Thelekas.
I think I could try, but it's difficult to explain because where we are now is what I usually see across all the different worlds.
So not often do you see backwards in time.
Yes. And yes and no. Because and she draws this, in this, in her sketchbook, she quickly draws something and she shows it to you. If you guys can see, oh shit.
You bet your ass I can.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Fuck. Oh, there we go. So she shows you this and she says, wait, I'm gonna number it so it's easier.
Can you also send it in the Discord?
I should do that too, shouldn't I? You know what?
Probably.
I'm gonna draw it even bigger so it's easier to see.
I suppose what I am asking, whether or not we can see Thelekas' point of origin, is perhaps to try and go as far back to see the first possible moment of the first iteration. I think I saw the last moment of one of the iterations once, when I was last in there with you, and either that or we try and find more of this past Ryujin. I mean,
I think in general, if we can go back in time, in a sense, and look at other places, that would be beneficial. Or actually, even if we could just... What if we can figure out that there is something in these other iterations that is useful?
right.
Be it information or something functional.
I put it in the Bards of New York Discord, so everybody can see it. Everybody at home wants to also see it.
Oh my god! So like, if you weren't on the
Nice.
Discord
Let me
already,
check.
you should go.
So if you want to
it
join our
now.
Discord, you can see it, everybody.
Is it a picture of you pooping?
No, that's on my burner phone.
Oh, look, I see the picture. It came up on my phone's app. Did you know if you have Discord on your phone, you can have
Looks-
Bards of New York with you at all times? You
It
join
looks
our
like a
Discord.
children's project.
It does look a wee bit like you were asked to draw a numbered ruler in kindergarten. You said, it has layers.
Guys, shut the fuck up.
It does look a bit
Oh.
like if you've taken yourself and you have to draw.
Join our Discord.
So
Please do.
So as she shows you, oh fucking hell, dude. This beautiful. Nope, that's impossible. Shows you this photo. She points towards what she has numbered 4, and she says, "This is where we are." And it's really difficult to show you something that's not now.
Okay.
So I could I could very easily show you everything now. So technically I could show you the past in the
now
of the fifth iteration.
No,
Oh, okay. Okay.
now of the first is far in the future.
Yes, that's exactly it. And the now of the fifth is in the past.
But maybe in one of the previous iterations now, it's some sort of like post-apocalyptic Mad Max.
I would like
a play that I saw once.
I would like to see the now of the first iteration. I think the first iteration is the one that has been around the longest. Yes.
Yes.
And I felt it, but I think you saw it yesterday.
That's what it was. The
That's-
armies.
That was the first iteration, yes.
Currently.
Yes.
Then was that him there? That was my only thought as to what that could have been. I've never seen anything like the figure I saw in that vision.
Who is he?
There was a great being, towering over the city.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, so Well, if things are still happening, and I mean, take this with a grain of salt, but if things are still happening in even the first iteration, at least we know that we're not, like, weeks away from total annihilation.
I would not want to be in the state that I saw that iteration in.
I don't want to either, but that is presumably far in our future. And there's still at least some shit going on. In my mind, it would be like a desolate wasteland of nothingness.
It was close. It was close. But I suppose there was life there. Though it was in the process of being snuffed out as I watched it. It was not completely barren yet. So, I am still stuck on this thing. In the hall there, you have a statue of Ryujin. Almost this Ryujin here.
Yes, I've seen him before. Yes. Points towards one of the crystals that's been there before. And you see that it is not the one that zapped you, but a different one. It's like I was gazing through that crystal, and it showed me this. Yeah, I seemed like a king, a leader, and it seemed important. So I didn't. It was before me. It was Cassandra. She carved him.
Ryujin, what do you think?
You know what iteration?
I don't know. It's one of the older ones. The one now, the two that we've added have kind of expanded my view of two newer iterations, if that's the word you're using, iterations.
What would you call them?
I've been calling them worlds, and so did Cassandra.
Worlds?
Worlds, yes. Realms. It's very... It's not here, it's somewhere else, but it's very similar to here.
I guess we were using the word iteration because we were viewing it from the standpoint of Thelekas.
Well, that's what Andy called them.
Yes, exactly. Because to Thelekas, it is iteration. It isn't. I don't.
Because he is the one constant through all of them. They are different.
Yes. Is he?
I believe so.
So, okay, if...
That's what Andy made it seem like, that this was some grand project of this individual's, and each time he starts a new one, he deems the older one has failed.
But he became...
That's why I wanted to see the start of the first one.
He came in, exactly. He came into existence at some point. The first one...
was his.
Seemingly is just the timeline before it was figgity fucked with. But at some point he came into being somehow. If he was born as a mortal, it is, or even in other ways, it is likely that he would not. Would he not come to be again in a new iteration?
Unless that is, we don't know. I have thought that perhaps each iteration starts after the point with which he would have formed.
That's fair.
But I don't know. I have no understanding. Anyway, you found...
I know the answer, and it's making my head hurt.
When you think about your own world building too hard, and you're like, when did I fucking write this?
How high was I?
What the fuck am I reading? Sometimes I world build on the subway, like, and I'm like hyping myself up, and then an hour and a half later when I finally get home, I like go over the like bumpy notes. I'm like, you made what was in the tower? What? What's that supposed to mean?
So,
Anyway,
all this to say, to Kallias' point, if we all hold hands and try to do it as a group, would we have some sort of strength against whatever this is, like what was happening with Leonidas?
I've never done it before, so
I-
I'm unsure.
You've never, like, when you
With-
held, Cassandra's hands.
Yes, that was a one-on-one. Adding
Yes.
a more, I've never done before, so I'm not sure. When it's one-on-one, it's usually when Cassandra was doing it with me to teach me, it was more of like Cassandra was kind of with me, whereas with Leonidas, I was with him. So I would assume that I could be with all of you, but I've never done it before, so I'm not sure.
I do not know.
Well,
It does take quite a bit of willpower to not look at now. But we could try.
If there is a way you think we could perhaps push even a bit further back into the first iteration.
I will say though, understanding what is happening in these places now would give us, because we can go there at the well, and then we would have to find more temporite there, which we know that there is, and then we could gather. I don't know. This is all fucked.
I do not know. I will let the pair of you make the final decision. This is...
I would like to see what happened at the beginning. So if we can try that.
Start at the very beginning.
Beginning.
If we
Very
can...
good.
If we
Place
can
to
yoke the
start.
three of us back to the beginning of the first iteration, or as far back as we can go.
I swear to God, though, if I lose an intelligence stat point,
You're
I'm
gonna.
coming for you.
I mean, you can choose to use willpower. You're just gonna have a lower bonus to it, or you could use your. I mean, I would. Fuck it. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'll allow charisma, will, or intelligence because those are like the spell casting. So however
Right, the
your
mental
character
stats.
is going to approach this mentally, I will allow it. I like that better.
Didn't want to allow strength.
No, you can't punch through the
I'm
time.
gonna strong arm God.
I can do it.
Hey, time.
One v
I
one
can
me.
strong arm time.
Fucking go, bro. Screw up, bro.
Square
You
up.
know what? I can
Square
make
up
an
time.
argument that they do an anime.
Hey, I may end
Listen.
every episode like an anime, but not that way.
Not yet,
Leonidas just
because if you're
turns
gonna tell
into
me that
Guy
we're not gonna
Sensei.
punch Thelekas in the face, like full fucking send it, that's how it's gonna go. And if you're gonna tell me that that's not Final Fantasy as shit, I don't know what you're gonna...
Hold on, real quick. I'm so sorry, but this is what has just come to my head. And you said, can I not retcon, but can I ask a retcon question about something?
We can tabletop.
Sure, I'll allow it.
What did Doug?
Boys' night.
What did Doug look like when Yara said what she said about me?
Oh.
Like a robot?
It's hard when you looked at it. Was you were mostly looking at Yara. You weren't really looking.
I had one eye going the other way.
Okay, lazy eye.
So you have a
Leonidas.
lazy eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that canon? Leonidas has a lazy eye.
no, he doesn't have a lazy eye.
I don't
I'll
think
let
that,
you
I don't think that,
retcon
that gives
a-
you the ability to see.
Yeah.
We'd have to go into Photoshop and take the Gaze Draws character art and just be like,
I'll let you roll a retcon perception check or insight check, actually, because you want to see what he, like, kind of how he reacted to it. So it's
how
more of that.
sussy. How sussy is Doug?
19. 19.
19. Yeah, I'll give you something with that. it wasn't like a negative reaction whatsoever. It was, if anything, it was kind of a supportive just nod.
Did he look like he was upset because he had feelings for her?
Not at all.
Good to know.
With a 19, I'll give you that. No sexual tension between the two of them at all.
Good to know.
God.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Loyal hoe.
You're such a nice
If your wife leaves you for a robot, I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't want to put that into the ether. You just did.
Hey, Drew. Attachments.
Yeah,
Different
really.
attachments, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're feeling. You can different attachments. Maintenance, easy. Cleanup, easy. Just gotta oil the joints every once in a while. Know what I mean?
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted. Thank you. I'm gonna be in the.
Maybe they've had some like platonic, just like I need to get my rocks off.
No,
kind of moments,
Woody.
But
No.
You got him so good. You got him so good.
He's got so many nuts. He's got to release them sometime.
A woman has needs, Dan.
Yeah.
She's getting all up in them nuts and gears.
No, there was no sexual tension between the two of them whatsoever. If that is what you're asking, Dan,
That's what I wanted. And if he was upset.
No, he didn't seem upset at all.
He seems
Hard
supportive.
to tell. Supportive is a closer word, I would say, yes.
Grumpy Leonidas.
Leonidas is like, my wife's fucking a robot. Man.
My wife's fucking a robot.
So we are psyching ourselves up to basically try and go as far back as we can go.
You guys are trying to go the deepest you could go into the dream.
Oh,
Great.
yeah.
We are gonna wake up on the beach.
truck is fucking
like
falling. Like
Yeah, the
we're
truck is
doing
falling.
nothing.
We're in the snow caps.
Can we do addition of the numbers?
An addition of the numbers? What do you
Can
mean?
we put them together? Like, you know how you...
Oh, it's gonna be a group skill check.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I couldn't think
it's-
of what you called them.
Baby, it's gonna.
I don't like this, guys.
Okay. Let me think of what the DC is gonna be.
Thick.
Thick DC.
Yeah, I got it. I got the DC, and depending on how high you get, we'll put you somewhere in the timeline. But you want to go somewhere in the first
Everybody-
iteration?
So we're as far back in the first iteration as we can go.
Okay. I have my
Everybody
DC.
rolling that 20.
We're not like you, Drew.
Yeah, we're not like you, Drew. We
Yeah.
can't just summon it.
Do you want us to tell you?
Natural 20.
Do you want us to justify and describe to you how we're trying to interface with the divine threshold here, or to justify what roles we're using, or?
You know what? I like that. Let's go with that vibe. So, who wants to begin? It's kind of like a resurrection ritual, but we're resurrecting time.
Whoa.
Again, this is just Final Fantasy. I swear to you, this is Final Fantasy 15.
All right.
I think I am going to start by briefly squeezing Eris's hand like I had done yesterday before we tethered ourselves. And then I am just going to, almost like in Avatar or in like the 8 gates sort of thing, just let that magical energy seep through my entire body, through all of my personage, up the nape of my neck and into my head, and just let whatever incomprehensible energy it is that I channel just seep through me and flow through me as I try and merge with this magical consciousness.
Okay. And what are you rolling?
It's a save, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
charisma
it's
will.
definitely, it's the only magic that Kallias knows, and that's charisma.
Okay, go.
That would be,
Yeah.
am I doing my math right? Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Everybody just roll better than I did, and you'll be fine. Which isn't hard. I rolled not above a 5. So.
Okay.
You need new dice, man.
Who wishes to go next?
We'll go. Ryujin uses his beautiful brain. Summons all
What a beautiful mind he has.
all of his power into his brain and rolls an intelligence check.
Saving throw.
Saving throw, right. That's a 22.
Whew.
Just be glad I didn't join you guys on this. It'd be like all 20s and a 4.
All right, I can't fuck this up.
I mean, you
All right.
can, but...
Ember clutches the tiny lamp and says, I'm about to do something very, very stupid. Please watch my back.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll a charisma saving throw.
What'd you fucking get, King?
Rolled a natural 1.
Oh, yes.
We're finna get just wrecked. We are lost in time. Next arc, find the lads.
Find the lads.
Lilith comes back and goes, oh no. It's
Lads
it is
retrieval
that,
arc.
It is that community episode. Okay.
Did anybody give me inspiration from
What's
the
the
chat?
total?
It's
With the
too late now.
the
So
natural
the total is 8.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
You have a +7?
Yeah.
Send me to the moon.
And Lilith, not Lilith,
I've got a +8. King.
Eris is going to make an attempt as well.
Got a +9 in strength, so...
Let's see what Eris,
How?
Eris assist.
Wait, that's not true. No, +8, sorry.
Okay, let me do some math.
Everybody hold on to your seatbelts.
Hold on to your butts. If anyone can name that in the chat.
Sam Jackson.
Okay, I said the chat.
I am the chat.
I am the chat.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate.
Do it.
So, you guys want to
So
know
sorry,
what
guys.
how close you were, or you just want
Yes.
the solution? So,
How close were we, please? I want to know my failings.
No. I mean, I'm not there.
I
I
do.
will.
so the original DC was 65.
Ugh.
My reasoning is you all have to get above 20 to, which makes it a very hard to impossible check. It's like 25 plus is impossible.
Right.
So I was like, okay, just below that, because it's both power all together, power of friendship. So, Ava, come on in. With the 24, the 22, you're looking good. The 8 brought you down. But then Eris rolled a 17 total. The crit fail, however, raised the DC by 5.
Oh.
Your total is 71.
We did it.
The DC was 70.
We did it. We did it.
Oh, woo! Okay.
I'm not even there.
Right.
You just hear the sound of. It's like that TikTok noise.
I'm
Everybody, you can now let go of your butts.
All right.
Octor is in the chat. Thank you.
So as the 3 of you hold on to your goddamn butts,
God.
let's shift the scene a little bit. Leonidas, you were hanging out in there.
You're gonna
And-
roleplay as your sister?
Oh my gosh, fucking jump cut to the other thing that's...
Yeah, or yeah. Guys, I'm an anime director of a DM. Of course I'm gonna jump cut.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
just-
go to commercial,
Yeah.
and I want you to fucking come back after you watch this ad, baby.
Again, the other.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Who's that Pokemon? Oh, that's
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, I love it.
Every when Rachel and I showed Rachel Alchemist and Brotherhood, and we for like months afterwards, randomly I would just turn and look at her, and like out of context just go, Full Metal Alchemist, as loud as I could.
Oh.
So fucking amazing.
Oh man.
Man, I apologize to everyone for the peaking of mics tonight. It's pretty bad, but
We're having a good time.
That's all I know how to do.
Pokemon.
So,
Turn
It's
this all down.
Pikachu. Pikachu. It's Clefairy. Fuck.
okay.
God, are we taking a break?
Was that
Woody.
me? What
Are we
happened?
taking a
Where'd
break?
you
go?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's a good moment to take a break.
No.
Okay.
I touched the cord. We're
There
good.
we go.
I am on my way.
We're off the rails.
All right,
We're
let's
off the
get
rails.
back on the tracks, boys. Boys Nights is weird. If this is how we are over Zoom, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen when we're all together.
2 weeks, baby. 2 weeks.
Let's go.
Hey,
Hey, don't put that. We don't know that.
I got a
That's
table.
not canon yet. We don't know that. We gotta set up things when we get
Maybe
there.
3 or 4 weeks.
Maybe 3 or 4. Let's
This
say
is the
that.
filler
So we're all
episodes.
together in
Nothing
New
is
York
canon.
Yeah.
So, Leonidas, you are finding yourself among the
Oh my God.
Hall of Statues. Do you go to any of them in particular? Just
I
to-
go to Gundry.
Yeah.
Just drawn across time.
Just drawn across time.
Okay. You look at Gundry, the dwarven warrior before you.
What do I fucking see?
You see a beautiful dwarf.
A beautiful dwarf.
Big, beautiful braided beard, has these cool like beads in them.
Yeah.
Rippling arms.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Damn it, guys.
Kyle.
Okay.
Did it pop up on the screen?
No, it didn't. We're
Okay.
fine.
And you take it in for a moment. Roll me a perception check.
Ooh, 21.
21.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Yep, 21.
A 21. Goody. With the 21, you hear the footsteps of Lilith behind you. Lilith has been pretty quiet most of this day. Lilith kind of walks in and leans, arms crossed up against one of the statues, just kind of stares at you. Goes and kind of just pulls out a dagger and just kind of fiddles with it and like very deftly like flips it between her fingers and like kind of is juggling it and then flips it up and catches it on her finger, blade down, and kind of admires it for a second and flips it back up, grabs it, sheathes it again. And then she walks up next to you without saying a word and puts a hand on your shoulder as to comfort you, gives you a squeeze. Does a 26 beat your armor class?
I'm sorry?
Does a 26 beat your armor class?
Yeah.
I believe
Somebody-
it does.
Somebody send help. She's possessed. It's fucked.
What? Okay. How many? That's a. Okay, cool. It was just a dagger, so it's not terrible, but it's not going to be good for
Does
you,
he
buddy.
count as surprised?
Oh, it's
he
fucking
absolutely-
sneak attack as shit.
Oh yeah, it's definitely sneak attack. You know it is. What's sneak attack at this level? I'm
It's
looking at Hannah's character right now.
2?
No, it's like easily 3 or
I think
4.
it's 3 now. Oh yeah, 3d6. Okay.
Oh, at 5. Yeah.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, you're all alone. Everyone else you know is like yoted into time.
Guys, I'm in a fragile state. I might kill her. Sorry, Hannah. This might end poorly for Hannah's character.
Oh
I shouldn't
my
do this.
God.
We shouldn't be killing Hannah's character.
You take 16 points of piercing damage and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fucking shit!
Oh, no.
We'll let her do it. We'll let her
Yeah,
fucking
you
do it.
will.
And we were like, yeah, you're good to go, Lilith.
Con?
She's just like,
Constitution.
I got this.
Oh no!
What you meant was somebody.
23.
23?
Yeah.
You take a moment and you're like, you get the wind knocks out of you as this stiletto gets jammed into your side. And you start to feel the world kind of go darker as you get sleepy. And you hear a voice. I am sorry. Male voice. I need to see some things for myself. Apologies. You obviously are friends to Lilith. But I have to see something, and I can't have you following. You will be fine. And your eyes go dark. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Now I see what you mean by sausage fest.
What? What?
What
What?
a weird thing.
All
I
right.
mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Before the stream,
He's
I
not
said,
wrong.
"Gal, it's a
Go to
sausage
break.
fest
Just-
tonight."
All right, everybody.
And
We'll
I'm
be
like,
back
what do
in.
you think?
Cut it. Go to break.
We'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10
Full
minutes, guys.
Metal
LP.
Alchemist.
Full
Alright.
metal.
I'm just gonna go. Bye, guys.
Ooh, the thing.
And we're back. I've never watched that show.
Oh, that's one of them.
Dan, when you
We're getting you. We're getting you right.
How did you? It's just strange to me that you missed Korra because we were all watching it at the same time.
I was probably... What
15.
year was it?
Freshman year.
I could tell you what you were.
I can tell
focused
you
on,
what
man.
I was doing. We're not going to say it on the stream, but that's what I was doing.
Sex?
Welcome back, everybody. No.
He wishes. He
I
wishes.
wish. I fucking wish.
The absence of that.
The absence of that. Welcome back, everyone.
Cheers.
God, this mic is... Hannah.
Friend of the show.
Actually,
Sex?
This show is sponsored by
Sex.
safe and healthy sex.
Sex.
by Dionysus. Get facts tonight.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Boys
Jesus.
Night. As we, for those of you who may have joined us, I saw NYC 42069, great name.
Great name.
Great name.
Great name. We have a boys' night tonight because Hannah is on vacation. So something is happening to Lilith that.
Now we're gonna kill her character.
Yeah,
kill
we're
her
gonna
character.
We're
She'll
gonna
love
kill
it.
Lilith while Hannah isn't here, and then she's never gonna forgive me.
She'll never... No. No.
Yeah.
I don't think you would.
No.
I wouldn't
No.
make it out of that. No,
He
I wouldn't.
literally
Thank
said,
you,
"I
Gum.
trust you with my character," and then he. God.
I mean, that was a fucking mistake. That's Hannah's bad.
True.
It's what's the you play dirty? Play dirty as a DM.
What?
That's a thing.
Dirty D.
Yeah, the dirty DM.
Dirty deeds done.
Yeah, Will, you know you just
Dirty
muted yourself.
deeds.
Did you just mute yourself, Will?
Done. Ditch.
Oh, okay.
Great.
All right.
Anyway.
So, as we return, Leonidas. Why do all of your fucking names have similar sounds?
They flat don't.
What
but
do you
sure.
fucking want?
Kallias, Leonidas.
Ember? Ryujin?
Okay, I'm
You
sorry,
can't-
but when you're trying to say a name, you don't start from the fucking end of it. And the
That's-
beginnings of each name is.
I just
not
watched
similar at
Woody's
all.
most murderous intent cross into his line of sight.
So get ready.
If I was, I feel like if I was rapping, which I would never,
Please.
I could slant rhyme Kallias and Leonidas. You know
That's
what I
because
mean?
they both...
disagree.
Kallias, Leonidas, kind of.
I disagree.
But not really.
I don't know, but
This is beside the point.
Yeah.
beside the point.
No.
Let's,
unpack
guys,
this.
important. Boys' night. Cheers.
Boys' night.
Closed.
L'chaim.
Thanks,
Salute.
man. So,
Skull.
as we pick back up, and Leonidas is laying in a small and not growing pool of his own blood.
Sorry. I didn't get a reaction or something.
You are passed out unconscious.
But I didn't, in the moment, get a reaction.
No. The
That's not
Snake
how
attack.
poison.
D works.
I believe the phrase is pronounced night night.
You got that the video game sleep dart.
Get fucked. You just get. Oh, that. Never mind.
Yeah, let's not go there. I know what you went. Let's not go there. So the three of you being flavor blasted through the time stream.
Come on.
That's it.
This is a 5-gum
boy.
ad. The whole campaign has been a 5-gum ad.
What does it feel like to chew 5 gum?
Stimulate your senses.
It feels like you're getting it. Never mind. Keep going.
If you guys if Dan saw the time knife, you saw the time like obsidian, like
Saber.
Valerian steel lightsaber.
Valyrian steel lightsaber.
Yeah.
Right.
It handles Valyrian steel.
And
Ooh.
That's so unnecessary.
Drew, why does that
It's a
tickle your pink? Huh?
lightsaber.
The real
Oh my
question is,
guys.
could a lightsaber with a Valyrian hilt kill a White Walker?
But would you have to hit it with the hilt?
No,
That's what I'm asking. That is what I'm asking.
Can't they get
No.
killed by fire too?
But
Oh,
is
no,
a
they
lightsaber fire?
Is it fire?
It's not.
It's
Shit.
plasma,
The
Which
colliding.
is
which is an
like,
extension of
super
fire.
fire.
Yeah, which I guess you could say is Dragonfire. So the Jedi would have saved the final season of Game of Thrones.
Let's act that out right now. Go.
Hello
there.
Dragon! Wow, it's a weird time when Hannah isn't here.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah, huh?
All right. Okay. So, you guys find yourselves not new to you, but familiar to the session of standing above a sphere floating in the ether. You see the light of 2 moons shining upon this planet. What do you wish to find at the beginning of time?
Oh, we went
You have-
too far.
No, no, it's of like the timeline. You went to the beginning and you told her what you want to see. So it is feasible, but we have to go layer by layer.
I mean, just in terms of sort of table talking this, we are looking for.
Like the
the
inspiration.
the
of,
origin of Thelekas,
Yeah,
right?
the origin of
Yeah.
Thelekas.
The origin of.
Because in this, he had, like, okay, in my mind, first iteration would more translate to just kind of like the OG world. And
World
we
Prime.
went back like really far to the beginning, so we're seeing not like he hasn't decided to create, right? Like, wouldn't the so the second iteration would technically be his first iteration?
Or are we where he began?
You guys are within the time because you guys described it to Eris what you want. You are within the time where he is going to incept.
So yeah, that's
the now that you've arrived to.
if we're
that
getting-
then is your now.
If we're getting Chris Nolaning it.
Oh, first name? He's Chris to you?
Great. Yeah.
Chris.
Is he not?
Oh, yeah.
Is that just me? Oh, wow. Okay. So what I would say is, if we're Chris Nolaning it, the first iteration is the one where he started doing the work.
I thought
That's
the
not-
first
but-
iteration was normal, and then
I
at the
feel like-
end of it, the second iteration is when he started doing the work. Because
Well, no, he would have had to start doing the work. We know he did work on the first iteration, in at least the fact that he fucking ended it
right,
Yeah.
and moved on to a second.
If I'm
right?
not mistaken, wasn't there a time before Thelekas existed?
I believe so. Yes, in the first iteration.
Right.
I believe
so
the first
where
iteration was his original timeline.
His original timeline, but
Yeah.
we have gone back to the point at which
In that timeline before him, in
Yeah.
theory, and we're
So-
looking,
Yeah.
or we're before he was who he was. What
I
I
feel
have
like-
come into this looking for is his his origin story, basically.
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Let's see him get pushed on the volleyball courts. And then go like, I'm gonna fucking destroy time. And they're like, shut up, Philly.
Shut up, nerd.
Give me your
You guys
juice
remember
box.
Meet the
You
Robinsons?
guys don't know this. The CW iteration is the first iteration is my CW iteration. So,
Oh.
Great.
yeah.
I'm
Great.
so dead.
So
was-
it's Thelekas played by one of the fucking the twins.
the twins from Desperate Housewives.
No, the twins from Zack and Cody.
Oh.
All right,
Oh,
we're
It's
off.
Riverdale.
We're off too
It's-
much. Let's come back. Let's come
Thelekas
back.
Sprouse. There we go.
Yeah.
Thelekas Sprouse.
The Sweet Life of Zach and Thelekas.
Sweet life of Zack and Thelekas.
You guys remember?
Telecast on
Thelekas
deck.
on deck.
Telecast
Oh,
on
God.
deck.
Guys,
We
you
did
guys
it.
remember Meet the Robinsons?
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
best
yeah.
movie of all time.
Yeah. This is like, remember that scene where they flash back to the villain's like
Yeah,
backstory?
yeah.
That's
This is
Yeah.
that.
This is it.
Well,
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Let's, as a group, Woody, this is the answer we submit. That's what we're looking for.
You're looking for Thelekas's.
We're looking for when he
Inciting
decided to wear a
incident.
bowler
All
hat.
of the things that have been said since you first asked the question until now.
Yes.
Go.
The
All
reason
right.
the play starts here as opposed to the day before here.
That's good.
Damn.
That's very good. Wow.
What are you, a
Right.
dramaturge?
I do what I can.
As
Right.
you all make your collective decision to try to locate Thelekas, you are pushed to a battlefield. You zoom in. You see a city with a mountain range behind it, and to the north and to the south, beautiful amber plains filled with farmland and orchards. And the city itself is good size, has many roads coming out of it that lead many different directions, and outside the city there is a war-torn battlefield covered in machinery of various types, many horses and bodies of every ilk. The attacking army seems to be victorious. You see the gates have been blown through, and the city is being sacked. You see a contingent of pursuers pushing into the central keep of the city. You see many buildings being sacked, and you see people picking up pieces on the battlefield. The carrion searchers, if you will. Anything you wish to look closer into with a check?
Is it going to be another like group skill check?
It will be, yes.
What are we feeling, lads?
And you all can, you all see your kind of astral selves floating there,
Okay.
and you can see like the time stream like flowing around you almost.
To table talk it. So we ask for origin story. We're brought to this. So presumably he's here.
Something, yeah.
Right.
My thought, and this is partially just due to the way I process things, is to just sort of let the, for lack of a better term, let the spirit guide me, let us be pulled. We've asked for what we've asked, and if we give the impetus to just be drawn deeper, to push through, and if this world allows us to be drawn deeper, then see in what direction it pulls us.
So we're just gonna hold Y and follow road.
Yep.
Wow.
Hold Y to follow road. And you'll always be just a little bit too fast in the fucking NPC horse every time.
Or a little too slow, and they're way ahead.
And they're fucking trucking it.
Yeah.
Rockstar Games, what are you doing?
Yeah, come on.
What are you
Let him
doing?
play him. Come on. Arthur Morgan needs to figure out his shit, okay,
I
on
will-
that damn horse.
I could write an essay on this topic.
All right, all right.
now.
An essay?
Is that does the time stream accept?
I
Hold
will.
hold Y to follow time.
But I'm going to ask for that is going to be a collective wisdom save because you are letting the
Yeah,
atmosphere affect you.
I'm here for that.
Well then.
I'm not nearly as good as that as I am with my.
I was gonna say,
Innate power.
isn't this a group that's like charisma people?
Drew probably has a pretty high wisdom.
Oh, you probably, yeah. Is your high wisdom?
No,
high?
my intelligence is higher.
Oh,
What?
Fucking brains, King.
not for long for old Leonidas.
That was mean of you to say while I had a drink.
Well, you know, here we are.
So, Ryujin, what'd you get?
Guess what?
Did you get natural 20?
I did.
What the literal Christ?
I don't even know. I have to. When
It's an
you
average
move
of
here,
1 a game. It's an
can
average
you-
of...
This is 2 already.
No,
No,
that's 1.
I had one.
Okay, natural 20. Okay, Kallias.
19.
19?
Sorry,
Man.
18. 18.
Oh.
18.
Oh, well, okay. And Ember.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
damn, wow.
Oh, we're not wisdomy. Okay.
I rolled well.
No, they just roll better than I do, Woody. It's not a question of...
You guys kind of flow towards the city for a moment, letting this time stream, this current, the EAC, if you will, bring you through the city. I'm glad that got you, Kyle. Okay. You guys see a city torn, ravaged. You guys have seen carnage before. You've seen viscera, and it's familiar in that way, but it's heavier here. There seems to be stakes to it, and the stream takes you through the streets that are burning, and families who are huddled and crying, and dead everywhere, piled up. You feel the stream bring you to the outer walls, floating over bodies to where you see the carrion collectors. And it brings you to a single individual, dressed in simple tunic of kind of a taupe color. Taupe. Like that gray clay color.
Taupe.
Tote is like the bag,
The bag, yeah.
that you take to Trader Joe's.
Toast.
Yes. Hey, you're lying in
Thanks,
your
Dan.
blood, okay?
Okay.
Toast.
Tall,
Tall toast.
thin, not like emaciated, but
Skinny legend.
yeah, the skinny legend.
Be hot.
With this kind of dark, God, fuck, guys, this dark hair kind of just pushed back, and comes down just kind of here. Small dark beard, well trimmed. If I were to akin him to an actor, Stephen Merchant.
What, funny?
I have to look it up.
Jojo Rabbit,
Jojo
the
Rabbit.
SS officer.
Or the original, the original Office. He plays, what would be
Oh my gosh.
Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Jim in the original Office?
Yeah.
This is the first.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's also.
well, it's not that scary of a
if you've ever played Portal 2, he's the voice of Wheatley, and he's amazing.
I love this actor.
I think he's in Dragon Age as well. That's not him either.
He's also like Stephen Merchant meets another actor, but I'm gonna let that one sit before I tell you that one.
How long are you gonna let?
Yeah,
that
really.
I'm not giving it to you now. I'm not giving it to you now. Physically looks like Stephen Merchant, maybe a little more built.
Below the belt, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Fuck yeah, just tree trunk of thighs and swing G cock, you know.
You can't be like, ugh, guys, come on, and then be like, this is a massive penis.
You look at Thelekas' face as he checks the bodies, and you see tears streaming down his face. as he works. Do you wish to move forward in the time stream to see the next point of inception?
I'm just going to look at both Ember and Ryujin and tentatively give a nod.
We also could just infer from here.
If we can move further, why not? If this is
Kyle,
him,
this is Kyle talking. I don't want to fuck up my stats.
this isn't enough.
You don't fuck. I don't think you fuck up your stats unless you just keep rolling bad. And you guys are gonna be doing it in stuff that you guys are better at. The reason I fucked up my stats is because I was rolling so poorly. I don't think it has.
And you stayed longer than you should have.
You lost an intelligence stat the first roll, though.
I lost 2 intelligence stat, and I had to flip a stat.
That's because you rolled terribly.
I rolled
You
terribly.
crit fail
Yeah,
also.
I crit failed.
I think we don't know enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if we know this is him, we don't know how things changed or what he found to change things.
Fair. Okay.
Because this could be today. This could be this world, right? Like this is. Yeah.
So you wish
push
to follow Thelekas in this current time stream.
now
Right.
we have a target.
Also,
Everybody?
I think he's the Dwight version, not Jim.
Oh.
That makes a lot more
I
sense.
thought
Actually.
what's his name? I thought what's his name was the Dwight. I thought the dude from The Hobbit is Dwight.
Martin Freeman?
I thought
Yeah.
he was the Jim.
Oh,
I
I'm
thought
gonna
Martin-
Google it.
No,
You
it's
guys
Ricky
keep
Gervais.
playing.
Roll me, and you can all make your own mental stat decision on this one. How you wish to follow.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Who wants to go first? Ember?
I went with wisdom save. And I rolled I got a 15.
Okay. With that wisdom save, you are able to succeed. Kallias.
I'm going to try through my tether with Eris and see if I can't suffuse my own energies with this iteration of Thelekas. I'm going to try and extend myself, the energy of my astral self almost intermingling with Thelekas, the bonding of the wills. And I'm going to try and use my own charismatic magic to supplant that. That's a nat 20, baby!
Full success, and that's going to help you down the road as well. So remember that. Ryujin.
Using what was familiar last time, his brain. His rolls with intelligence.
It's a big fucking dome.
It's a 19.
19. Okay. You all are able to mentally, charismatically push your way through, and almost like somebody hits fast forward and you're just fixed. Like, you know when you're playing any sport game and you just like watch the ball move around, but everybody else moving around the ball, or like it's like that. But like, so you see the ball move, but it's just Thelekas. You see Thelekas begin to learn and learn magic and study, and over years the vision stops.
Just one quick question before we move forward. Did you say if Thelekas was a human?
Yeah. Human.
And as he's moving and learning, is he staying in the same, like, dilapidated, sad, dying city?
It's moved by very quickly, but no. Moves around. Spends time on some islands for a while. And then the vision comes out of the fast forward in a mountainous region. And in a secluded sanctum in these mountains, you see him begin to work. And he is creating machinery of massive proportion. And he brings in dwarves who can work metals like no other and pays them. And you can see that he has amassed quite a bit of wealth and respect from everybody who comes to assist him. Also, he needs many hands for this work. And you see that he has created hands. These robotic individuals made out of the same metallurgy as things that you're familiar with. Doug. And actually, you guys see similar to a drawing you were shown, with same markings, but a robotic individual. You can't make out the words are all muffled, but you see a robotic individual working side by side with Thelekas. And you would recognize this robotic individual from the markings as Doug.
A little update. Stephen Merchant is not the version of Dwight. He's just a random character.
Okay.
Oh.
But Martin...
Martin Freeman's counterpart is Jim.
Yeah, that's... Okay, cool.
Yeah. Continue.
The work speeds up in your minds, and you see it complete. This massive ring that circles the mountain. Shit!
Chief, he's gonna fire the ring.
We gotta stop. It's too much.
Wow.
In my notes, Thelekas builds
Oh my god, and
the
Andy is
Halo
Cortana.
ring.
Oh my god, Andy's Cortana!
What have you done, Woody? What have you done?
Chief.
I am on my way.
Wow.
Somebody help us. Somebody send.
We are
fucking.
we are
assistance.
off
Somebody
the
send
rails.
Hannah to come help us.
Someone tell Hannah to come back.
You know what you'll say?
She'll be like, nope.
No.
She'll be like, I'm good here.
Yeah, she's having a good time.
Yeah.
I am on my way.
God, I love you, Drew. Holy shit. God damn it, Drew. You say shit at the best times that are so funny. Oh my god.
I'm truly afraid what's gonna happen when we're all together.
man.
Not possible. Not possible.
Whew, okay.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
All right, back to the megamaniacal time.
Thelekas
time
builds the
killer.
Halo ring. That's what's in my notes. What happens next?
The ring, you feel the earth, or you don't feel, but you see the earth move below. And rising from this ring is the peak of this mountain and the caldera of this mountain. And it floats and flies to the sky. And from here, over time, you see Thelekas build a city. You don't hear any words that he says as he speaks to people and brings people to the city. He interviews them, every single one who comes in. And some he seems to not accept for various reasons, and some he does. Do you wish to go a bit deeper?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You've got
Same.
to go deeper.
Give me those rolls, baby. Baby. Give me those clickety-clackety little polyhedrons.
That's literally another nat 20.
Let's
In a row.
go. Let's
Wow.
go.
Wow.
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 Charging the malachite, folks. I keep this next to my fucking crystal dice at all times.
Ember, as you are hungry for knowledge lately, you feel a bit of inspiration come to you.
Okay.
Have a d6, my friend.
Thank you. I will not need to use it this time, for I got another dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. And Druficer? You're fucking kidding me. No.
Not kidding.
You got a natural 20 again?
When he rolled the nat 20, I switched my die just in case and rolled the nat 20.
Guys, how is it that I roll like utter horse garbage?
For whatever reason.
You need new
Drew
dice,
is-
King.
No,
Drew
I
is
like my
siphoning-
dice. Ah,
What is going on?
what is happening?
What is going on?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Drew,
Full Metal Alchemist.
whose soul did you give up for
Hey,
this?
also according to a little stat check, according to our good friend Nemi, that is Drew's 40th nat 20 of the campaign.
That's
Nemi's-
over.
Nemi counted?
Nemi's
Yeah,
been
Nemi's been
counting.
counting.
Nemi's
He's
been
been
counting.
counting.
Nemi, that is bananas.
That's bananas.
That's
40th? Wait a minute. We're
Out
only
of
on session
23?
23.
That's averaging like 2.3 per game.
No,
like 1.7.
1 point.
or something.
Yeah, it'd be like
1.7,
1
yeah.
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 Hashtag math.
Dummy.
Because 20. If
Dummy.
it was the 20th episode and he had 40, then yes.
Yeah. But it's over and it's
That's fucking whack. That is absolutely king bananas.
Drew, can I like drink some of your blood?
no.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Yes, and
I don't have any sicknesses.
Nice.
Not
Good
yet.
to know.
Nice.
Type
Good to
A
know.
positive.
All right. Good to know you're.
Did we, with 2 nat 20s and a dirty, did we
Absolutely.
slide in?
You absolutely do slide into them DMs.
Ugh.
You follow this city, grow, and more people join. And the view on Thelekas continues. And you see his demeanor still determined, still positive, and you see every person he welcomes in with an open heart, and the people he turns away sadly.
Do we discern any sort of pattern of people he turns away?
No. He interviews them. And you can't, if you want to try to hear, I'm going to ask for some rolls.
Nope.
It's the holy vibe check. I think we can.
Okay, roll me an insight check just to see how the vibes are.
No, I meant.
Oh,
He
Oh,
basically. I'm comfy knowing that he's basically at this point
he's
gauging a vibe check for
a
each
vibe
person.
check. Yeah.
He's still doing his thing, right? Like this is still his construction, his positive outlook on the potential utopia here, and his reasons for choosing people who now no longer exist don't.
We need to get to the point
Yeah,
where he
the shift.
he goes, this timeline's fucked, I'm gonna fuck it up and then leave.
So we're gonna keep watching.
You keep watching. You feel tired after a while because you have been here for a bit of time, and you do watch him bring the city to port, in a way, to other rulers. Speaks with them, and some welcome him with gold and riches, and he turns it away. Some welcome him with beautiful carvings to his honor, and he turns them away. It seems that it's not what he is looking for. You notice as the years go on, he gets more and more discouraged with these leaders.
specifically with the gifts, or like as more as like
You get to the scourge you get when you get those hints. It comes from after the meeting. It feels like a failure.
okay.
The meeting feels like a failure when he walks away.
But you were mentioning the gifts, not saying that that is the only thing that he was judging.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Sorry. He would interview the leaders and talk to them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm sorry. But the leaders, I didn't really think about it. A few would talk to him, and it would be a positive conversation, and he felt good. But over the time, it was difficult. They're always on the ground level. They were fighting, arguing, angry with each other. And wars broke out. Thelekas would try to stop them, but the minute he stopped one, another one would pop up, and he grew discouraged. He then locked himself into his chambers. You're there with him, and you see him sitting at his workshop thinking. And over time, he has an idea, and you see him create a being, a bit of life from himself. And
How? Like via magic?
magic, yes. Different combinations of magic. If you want to roll me an Arcana check, you try to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
I would love to do
Mr.
that.
Level 1 Wizard.
I would also love to do that.
Especially the wizard.
That's like somebody who's like just learned algebra is looking at like theoretical physics
Like
equations.
fucking quantum mechanics, being
Yeah.
like, I fucking got this, chief.
12.
I got a 9, so that's...
I got a 22.
I got a 15.
You're still bleeding out on the
I
floor
know, I'm
there.
not there. I was just rolling to see what happened.
You're fucking clapped, my guy.
You got stabbed by Lilith.
Question mark.
Question mark.
That's the way you rolled a 15 while you were unconscious.
Yeah, that plays.
Tracks.
Actually, it's
You guys recognize this to be oh god, what is that? A transmutation spell? Clone?
Yes.
Clone transmutation.
If I'm not mistaken, it is.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding,
But-
ding.
Bah!
It would either be that or
Or
I've got it.
It's not conjuration, is
It's
it?
necromancy, baby. It is
Necromancy?
necromancy.
It's necromancy. It's
Necromancy is the
oh,
manipulation of life. So
It seems
Change shape. That's.
it seems to be a type of necromancy, but not just necromancy. It seems that Thelekas is able to use every and connect every form of magic and use them together. He creates a air, and one word that does come through is this young child that wakes up, names them Zoris.
I literally just flipped to my page of my notes that had this on it. She was in the play.
What? Whoa! Wait, the play we saw at
Yes, the play
Way
we
back
saw. I
when.
literally just happened to, as I was flipping through my notes, find that. Holy fucking! She was one of the main characters, or they were one of the main characters in the play.
It was the first air.
Zoris
The first air.
is the
Yeah.
first heir.
fucking just Zeus, Athena'd them out of himself.
Wow, it's like Woody.
Yeah.
It's like you
Allow
have
Zeus.
lore to your stories.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
And then you see Thelekas accompanied with an heir address the city. A massive meeting is called, and you can't hear the words unless you want to roll for it. Okay. It's a monumentous speech. That's what the vibe you get from it. And it reveals a device a tower emerges from a hatch that is in the center of this lower peak.
Does it look like the well?
It looks exactly like the well. People are afraid, but they're excited. They evacuate the lower city, pushing to the upper city into the ring. And one day, when they are ready, the lower city is dropped. It falls into a great empty plain to where it won't hurt anybody, but when it lands, it creates an impact that sends this city away. And the last thing you see is these iridescent crystals falling throughout the sky within the first iteration. And then you hear Eris's voice. All right. That is all I can do. And pulls you out. Leonidas. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Nice.
17. With that 17, you feel a big old slap to your face, and you see Leopold Rittenhask holding you, being, "Good God, man! What is going on?"
Where is she?
Who?
Lilith. Where is she?
Oh, the Moon Elf? I'm not sure.
Why the fuck did you let her in here?
Because she...
Where is she, you numbnut?
I have to say I dozed off.
You dozed off?
Yes. Should I treat this wound? It's
No,
rather
you should
gaping.
leave. Now.
Oh. Okay. Just wanted to help you, and walks away.
Do I see Lilith at all?
Lilith is gone.
I run back into the main room.
Okay, as you run back, that is just the same time, coincidentally, where the three of you back, and Eris's eyes dim, and she is exhausted. And kind of drops to her knees. Okay. That was interesting.
I run in. Sorry, I had to burp. I'm trying to burp.
Leonidas!
Hold on.
You will...
You're bleeding.
Okay. Where is Lilith?
What do you mean?
Just
What?
got out
She-
of the
Where is
time
Lilith?
portal thing.
She
We
walked
just-
out to see you.
She stabbed me. Where is she?
What are you
What do
talking
you
about?
mean?
Oh,
How did she stab you?
I don't know. She walked in, she said, she put her arm on me, and she stabbed me. And a voice in my head said, "Sorry, I need to see something."
Oh, it was not in your head. It came out of Lilith's
It
mouth.
was out of Lilith's mouth. Said, "Sorry," not in Lilith's voice. Said, "Sorry, I need to see something."
What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean.
I start going. I run.
Okay.
Do I see her anywhere?
She's not within this chamber.
I run to... Where else can I run to try and find her?
Through the Hall of Heroes, outside. That's
where I run.
Okay. Anybody else wish to follow? Ember, Leonidas?
Yes. I'll be
Kallias?
following.
Yes.
Ryujin? Okay. You guys sprint out. Eris, as you run out, says, "Okay, bye." What?
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 Good
Lord.
You guys make your way through the tunnels, and you get to a point where you see that obsidian disc has moved all the way up to the top.
Fuck.
Okay.
I don't remember what that means. Out of
That
table
means
talk.
she's out of the temple.
How do
She
we-
fucking left.
How do we call it back down? Is there a button?
Oh, Lilith did. Oh.
How did we?
It's still there. You see it as you kind of like look through the hole of the more built part of the temple as you look up. You see it floating there still. The light is shining down.
Should we?
Is it? How
Yeah,
high
like-
up is it?
Well, I would say it's about 200 feet in the air.
Oh, son of a bitch. I whistle at it.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Ha!
9.
9. You take a deep breath and like try to do a nice like big whistle, but you just don't get your fingers right. It's just like you're just going, damn. But nothing.
Damn it.
I shout very loudly, Lilith!
I'm sorry. Lilith is taking a back seat.
Who are you?
Where do we see someone?
You see a shadow casting down. It's hard to see all the way up. It's a very small crack. But it's that same voice that you heard, Leonidas. Who are you to Lilith?
What?
Who are you to Lilith?
I'm trying to will the disc back down.
The better question is, who are you to Lilith?
I am an old friend.
Well, I'm a new one.
We're current
They're all
companions.
new ones. Are you...
And you stabbed me.
Is your name Christopher?
Pause. So she has spoken of me.
Oh.
Only yesterday. There is a statue of you. Here.
Is that why you
Oh.
stabbed me? You wanted to look at yourself, you narcissist.
No. I am trying something out.
By stabbing me.
It was
Leonidas.
a precaution, but if I could ask for cooperation, I could bring this pedestal down.
I don't appreciate it when people stab me that I thought I knew.
Leonidas, please.
If you come down, will you promise not to harm Lilith?
I promise you, that is the last thing that I want.
It's the last thing we want.
Send it down. Now.
We. You see it begin to descend, and you see Lilith standing differently, kind of a little bit sassier, in a way,
Understood.
slightly more confident. Lilith kind of keeps it more, from how I, and Hannah can correct me if she wishes when she gets back. She's on vacation now, so eat it, Hannah. Lilith kind of keeps it more like, not like low key. This one's a little more braggadocious. Bravosi, if you will, for those that know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the non-Scottish accent, Lilith speaks. Bonjour. My name is Christopher. I was very close to Lilith once. And then something happened. It's hard to remember. But I've been present. Looks towards you, Leonidas. I apologize for stabbing you.
Why did you stab me?
It was a precaution. I do not know you. If I wanted to leave and see the outside, you may have stopped me. I'm a bit impulsive.
I'm easy to talk to. You could have talked to me. You didn't need to stab me.
Again, apologies. It's been a moment since I have... And kind of like just slaps Lilith's hands together. Been able to touch things.
What? She said you were dead?
She did. How?
I believe he is.
Where is Lilith?
Lilith is here. She's currently very angry with me.
Understandable.
So you're doing something against her will?
Against is an aggressive word. No, we are having a conversation.
While you are having a conversation with us?
Yes. It's very tiring, so I would like to keep it simple, because she's angry with me right now. Which I understand, but I wanted to try something.
I cast Suggestion at 2nd level.
Okay. And what do you suggest?
Okay.
I look at him. I'm supposed to say one word, I guess, or no, a sentence or two. I say, "Give Lilith her body back."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. Does a 16 succeed?
I cast it again. I say it again.
Okay. He's going to. You say that, and he's going to try to do one thing. He's going to flick a dagger at you.
I use my reaction to step in front of Ember.
That's
not how
not a
reactions
reaction.
work.
That's not how it works, Dan, but I love your idea. That's not
Aw.
how it works. And gonna miss. Roll the 4. So.
I can't do that as a reaction?
No.
Mm-mm.
There's basically a that's basically if you want to be a fighter and take the protection like fighting style, that could be it. If you're standing next to somebody, you can impose disadvantage as a reaction. There's also the light cleric, who as like within like 30 feet, you can do a flare, which does the same thing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Classes have that ability, and you do not.
What?
So let's roll for that second save. Does 10 succeed?
No.
You say that and goes, I simply wanted a conversation.
What are you talking about?
But I will acquiesce. And then you see this kind of light disappear behind Lilith's eyes, and you see that motherfucker. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh, Woody!
Okay. All right.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal
Right.
Alchemist.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was a fun session, very fun and silly. But I mean, a lot of lore got dumped, which I didn't. A lot of it I didn't expect. A lot that I kind of like had ideas of, but not necessarily written out. And I was like, oh god, okay, what the fuck? So thank you everybody for hanging out with us. And please remember, if you're interested, join our Discord if you haven't yet. If you're listening or watching on YouTube, please come and say hi to us. It's where our community can all come and gather.
Spread the word.
Yeah.
Spread the good word.
Yeah, and please, if you think a friend would like this, spread through word of mouth. We are just a small baby stream who loves some D&D and loves to share it with everybody. But we'd love to share it with more people.
And we are going to, as we kind of talked about a little bit, we are going to be transferring over to an in-person setup in the near future, and it's going to require like a lot of like prep and also possibly a lot of equipment. So we might be doing some sort of like goals that we set for fundraising for specific things like cameras or microphones. Anything to make the stream great for us and for you.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out. Only give what you can. If anything, just send a nice
note
nice note of good job. Keep going.
Can what you give.
And you've already been great with us about this, but just continue the patience that you've been affording us this whole time, is because just as the start of this stream was, touch and go, and we've sort of found a nice medium here within the next month or so, when we first try an all-person game, there are going to be more bumps in the road.
Yeah.
And we're committed to it. So as long as you guys stay engaged and patient,
and there'll be roads in the bumps,
There, yes.
Rivers and bumps.
Nope. And that's where I go.
Rivers
of all the lines to draw today, that's where mine is. There.
And bumps on the road.
I did not ask for the head and the heart today.
Well, first of all, head and the heart's great. Second of all,
I'm sorry. I am on my way. Is okay, but that isn't.
Yep, you heard what I said. I said the line was drawn at the head and the heart.
I don't know how to raid things. What do you know how to raid?
Yeah, I think I do.
Again, everything falls apart.
Hannah, we're really.
She's a mastermind.
Hannah knows so much more than I do. Let's raid our good friends Hops and Dragons. We're gonna clap it back to them. We love you all so much. Spread some love. Go spread some love to Hops and Dragons and Bard love, and we love you guys.
See you next
time.
time.
Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Goodbye.
See you next week. Bye.
Ciao.